Hello, this is Bridget with Divine Essentials. Alright guys, we're going to do a pick a card. I have two options for you, and this is going to be to figure out what you're doing at this time. Is it going in the right direction? Are you going to be successful with things? What kind of advice do you need to know? Basically, what's going on as you move forward? Are things going to work out? For pile one, I have this. This is a certain type of quartz. It's a pink, certain name that I forget at the moment. And this is pile number two, is a blue apatite. Okay, this was a gift from one of the subscribers here. I get a feather or something stuck to me. But you could choose one or two. Alright, so I've already shuffled and I've already got the cards for pile one. This is the Intuit Tarot, I believe. There's two sides to it. It's like the flippable, reversible Intuit Tarot. And the first card that I'm seeing here is the Six of Fire, or the Six of Wands. And this says victory, recognition, success, pride of achievement, milestone. So I feel like if you've been wondering about something in your life, like, am I going to be successful? Is this going to work out for me? Is this plan going to go to action? You know, whatever it is. It could be love, money, career, whatever. I feel like you do have a chance here at success coming into your life from whatever you've been trying to champion within, okay? And then we have the Champion of Air, which is basically the Knight of Swords, okay? And this says, talkative, blunt, come and go, rebellious, impatient, impulsive, focused, daring, and witty. So the Knight of Swords is somebody that's like, runs on in and is very like amped up in the beginning. It's kind of like an ADHD person, you know, like, I'm going to jump in full force. I'm going to get all the stuff that I need for this project or this thing, and I'm going to hyper focus real good on this. And then I'm going to get bored and walk away from it. So I feel like the message here is, don't do that to yourself. Like, if you want things to go good, stay witty, stay committed to something. Don't just like run in and gain all of the the stuff, the information about it, buy all the things that go along with it, and then just walk away from it. Try to take your time with it instead, and know that if you want success with something, you've got to really give yourself that time and effort for things to grow, and not let yourself, you know, just fizzle things out. It's okay to change your mind up and go ahead and do something else as you go, but at least take time beforehand to be like, do I really want all of this stuff? Do I really want to, like, I'm thinking in the back of my head, like when I bought all this stuff to make epoxy stuff, right? I just jumped full force because my dad was like, yeah, boop. So I was like, okay, let me go dump $900 on epoxy stuff that just sits there now. Okay, same thing with my paints, same thing with like my scrapbook and stuff. I use the stuff, but not enough for it to make sense for me to have dumped that much money on investing in it in the beginning. Same thing with that little thing I got down there, the laser engraver. We used it like maybe once or twice. Okay, it was expensive. It was like $1,000, you know, of stuff down there that I'm not using. So really weigh your options before you commit fully into doing something at this time, especially right now, because we're in the pre-shadow of the Mercury retrograde, and this is a time where sometimes we make a decision that we don't really see through, or we come to some sort of plan of action, and then things don't go to plan, because Mercury retrograde can cause confusion and delays and miscommunication. And we have the Seven of Air here, which is the Seven of Swords. I'm like I was going to say the Seven of Cups for some reason, but the Seven of Cups is similar energy when you think about it. Seven of Cups is like illusion, distraction, kind of what I've been talking about, like having too many cups, having too many things, okay? But with the Seven of Air, this is wearing a mask, false pretenses, strategic planning, getting away with it, a liar, betrayal, cheating, sneaky. So you may be having people in your life right now that could be showing up in your life, or they may show up in your life all gung-ho and promising the world and really not be, you know, faithful to you. And this doesn't have to just be romantic. This could be friendship. This could be family. This could be somebody that just wants something to gain from you, like within work or whatever. So just be very mindful of where you're putting your energy and attention right now so that you can have success. Because I do still feel like you can have success, but you need to be very mindful about who you're connecting with and what you're believing of people too. Because sometimes people just lie because they want us to like them, or they, you know, feel a certain way at that moment, but then later down the road, out, they change their mind, and all of that stuff was just a lie and illusion. And it really hurts when we go through that stuff, and then it puts us into the hermit place of wanting to protect ourselves from everybody out there because we get burned by people. So just know that you can prevent this if you don't fall for, like, a lot of people, like, this is like a narcissistic thing. Even like the covert narcissist, they love bomb you. They act like you're the best thing since sliced bread, and they're going to give you the world, and they're going to do everything for you, and then they're going to take that away and do the discarding part of it. And if you've been through that, you probably get it. Like, I'm at a point in my life now where it's like I recognize it, and because I recognize it, it doesn't hurt me as much as it used to hurt me when people would do that to me, like love bomb me and then discard me. It's like, well, that's a you problem. That's not a me problem. That doesn't mean that I'm not lovable. It just means that something's wrong inside of you that makes you act that way and betray people that way. So don't take it personal. Go do some soul searching and really think about it, you know, and ask yourself, like, why would this have happened? Maybe I did, you know, fall for illusion, or maybe I did, you know, have people in my life show up in a way that I should have known better. And or at this time when people are showing up, or opportunities are showing up even within yourself, because we can do this to ourselves. We can wear a false mask and be like, oh yeah, I'm so into this is the greatest thing since sliced bread, and I'm gonna do it all, and boop, 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 boop. And then we find ourselves later down the road not as committed to something as we may have thought we were going to be, or as excited about something as we may have thought we were going to be. You know, we can be like, oh my God, at the glimpse of something, you know, like we see like a jacket and we're like, I love that jacket, I'm gonna get that jacket. Then we put the jacket on and we don't look that way that it looked on there, and it's, oh no. Same kind of idea. So do some soul searching. I feel like when you go through these things, they do help you to have enlightenment. You know, you're going to grow through these things. You're going to have resolve through these things. There's a guiding light through all of this. And again, remember, at the end of the day, how people treat you is a reflection of them, not you. It's not your fault when people lie, cheat, steal, manipulate, and love bomb, and then discard and do all of that messed up stuff. So don't block yourself from other opportunities. With the Four of Pentacles here, you know, sometimes that could be like regarding ourselves or protecting ourselves, same thing as that hermit energy. You may need to open up and let other people in, or you may need to even just open up and let yourself in for that self-reflection, and think about, like, what is my part within this? Like, you know, have I been naive? Have I been a little silly? Did I let this thing happen again and again? Am I people pleasing? You know, am I wanting to see, you know, through those rose-colored glasses and assume that everybody else is the best thing, that, oh yeah. Because if you're an empath and you're a sensitive person and you're actually a genuinely, like, caring soul, a lot of times you see others through that filter of, oh, they wouldn't do that because I wouldn't do that. Oh, they really just care. But not everybody does, okay? But that doesn't mean that you don't have to, like, ever let anybody in. You just have to be more protective of yourself and recognizing those things in your life. So accumulation, clinging, security, conservative, possessive, hoarding, deeply ingrained habits. So I feel like there's even those of us who've struggled earlier in our life, or we come from a family that hasn't been maybe abundant with money and all of that, we can become hoarders, and we can be like, I need all these resources, and we save everything, like bags, man. I got bags. You know how many fucking bags I got? Do you know how many bags I got? This trash bag, this bag, that bag, from all the places that are just always a free bag, but I better keep this bag. And boxes. Do you know how many boxes I have that I do not need? It's a thing. It's a coping mechanism. It's a security thing. It's like, oh, but I might need this box, and I can't afford to go buy a box, so I keep this box in this bag, in this thing. And we need to, like, let those things go to make room for good things to come in their place. And we also need to let go of the story before, the people before, the lies, the betrayers, the people. Know that there are good people like you. That just not everybody out there is that way. And you need to find the ones that are genuine and not lying and not manipulating, and aren't going to put you into this place of feeling like you've got to board yourself up and protect yourself and hoard in order to survive on this planet, because that's not the truth. And that will actually keep you blocked from manifesting when you live in that type of energy. So then we have instability here, and this is the six of swords. So there's been a storm brewing, and you may feel like there's been no progress or there's been delays. You could also be like having some delays with returning from travel, especially within this Mercury retrograde. So if you travel somewhere right now and it's like you can't get back, also with that eclipse stuff that's happening, they're being really weird about this one. Like but I think it's because it's such a big event. People are going on the fear mongering side of it. Don't go to the fear mongering side of it. They're like, oh, you're gonna have to get all this stuff and do all these things. We're gonna go out without power. Everybody's gonna die. I feel like it's a big event, but because it's a big event, it's going to attract a lot of people to those places where like the line of totality is, which also happens to be an X this time. Yeah, lots of signs of synchronicity there. But if you're traveling around that time, there may be delays and stuff because of like just pick up in traffic, pick up in amount of people coming to see it, So just know that, think about that ahead of time. Like if I'm going to be going somewhere, maybe I should plan for like an extra couple days just in case. And then for bad to worse, slow healing, you may be feeling like things have been getting really worse for you, or it's been very difficult. Like when I was healing, like going through the darkness of the Lyme disease and all of that, that was a really slow process to getting back to a place where I could just walk. And so you may be going through something like that, or you could feel like it's taking so long to get back to healthy. And that could be, I saw 11:11. It could be emotionally, it could be physically, it could be mentally, it could be spiritually, whatever it is. I'm actually doing a 21-day self-healing challenge. I started it today. It's on the Divine Essentials channel. It's on TikTok, and it's on my Instagram, and it's on my personal Facebook. I'll probably put it on my Divine Essentials Facebook, the business page too. But for 21 days, it's all about self-healing. I activate you in the first one so you can run energy through your hands, so you can heal yourself and others. But that may be something that's good for you to flip this energy around so that you can let go and move forward, because that's more about tranquility, becoming stable, overcoming hardships, peace, restoration, conflicts resolved. That's my intention with this, is to do some self-healing and to get better, okay? And then we get the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is that new beginning. It's that better days. It says time for reflection. So you could have been holding back or feeling repressed. It's time for you to tune into your intuition and to take care of yourself. I didn't plan that, okay? Because I always feel weird, like, plugging my stuff. Like, I'm doing this. It's free. It's a free thing for self-healing to help you to move forward, okay? But it's taking care of yourself is what's needed right now. We don't need to rely on other people. We don't need other people to love bomb us. We don't need those boxes and bags. We don't need anything but ourselves to heal ourselves and to love ourselves and to really commit to ourselves as the Hierophant. So this says religious tradition. Okay, so coming up with a thing every day, that's what the 21-day thing is. It's my hope that people will continue on with it and practice some self-healing every day. It's not difficult, it's really not. And it's just something that you will have with value, and, doing it every day, like in a consistent manner, can help you to just even reset your mind and reset your energy. But this says convention, conformity, values, institutions, programming, marriage, and faith. So marry yourself to the idea of improving yourself. Marry yourself to the idea of it's time to take care of myself. Marry yourself to the idea it's time to move forward and to open up and not let, the lies and the manipulation and the assholes in the world keep you locked up and hidden away from everyone forever. You deserve success, and you deserve peace, and you deserve good things, okay? And then there's the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands says a passionate start. And engagement, aphrodisiac, fertility, attraction, chemistry, ignite desire, go for it. So you could be sexy, you could be charming, you could be ignited, you could be happy, you could be all of those things. But you've got to commit to that and really go out there and get it. So I feel like you are going to have success. You are going to feel good, but it's up to you to just choose to show up for yourself every single day, okay? And then we have the masculine of air, but it's in reverse, and it says lacking order and insight. So this is, again, that type of energy where we had like the Knight of Swords. Now we have the King of Swords, but he's in reverse. So this is haphazard, cold, controlling, sarcastic, dim-witted, illogical, power-hungry, lacking integrity. You may have someone in your life right now, or somebody in your life from the past, or something inside of you even that is coming from the wrong motivation, or is forgetting how powerful you truly are, and is, just kind of being in a way that's not very logical about stuff. You could feel very sarcastic and just like, hurt by the world. Sometimes we go through shit and we become like and we just get very sarcastic and like, whatever, nothing works, everything. And then when we live in that reality and thinking that and speaking that, feeling that, we see that more and more. We manifest more and more of that. So try to flip that around if this is you. For some of you, I feel like this could be someone in your life that's just being very irrational. They're being illogical. They're being, haphazardous, cold, controlling, power hungry, and they don't have integrity. So again, they could have lied to you. They could have manipulated you. They could have said something. This isn't a good energy. So if you've been feeling that way, flip it around so that you can be rational, structured, detached, in your integrity, eloquent, rational, and regulated. Okay, because when we get unregulated with like our nervous system, when we're stressed out and all of that, it's normal for us to go into those like pessimistic places. But if there's people around you that are all those pessimistic, get away from them so that they don't imprint on you that energy. And then we have the recovery of overcoming sorrow with the Three of Air, Three of Swords. So it says reconciliation, letting go, release, forgiveness, healing, feeling optimistic and hopeful. So like I said, I feel like you have the ability to commit to this new beginning where you're going to let go of that stuff. You're going to heal. You're going to reconcile. You're going to move forward in a more optimistic, hopeful way. So good things are coming for you, but it's up to you to decide which way you want to go and how quickly you get there by practicing self-care every day and loving yourself and finding the right people to work with. So we got the Three of Pentacles here, which says doing it together. It says collaboration, teamwork, learning, synergy, active listening, and sharing, co-management. So again, with like the 21-day thing, I'm going to be working with people. It's going to be under 10 minutes every day. It's like the first one today was 8 minutes where I activated you. And then every day for 21 days, we're going to work together to heal. And sometimes you can find people to help you to get through these things, to give you an outside perspective, to confirm to you that you're not crazy, that that's a messed up thing that somebody else did, or that's a messed up situation that you're coming from, or, I understand that you don't feel good and I'm sorry, let's work together to get you better. So finding the right people, I feel like you're going to have that happening for this recovery purpose and for coming into a more hopeful place. And then we have balanced. Regaining equilibrium. So this is the Four of Air or the Four of Swords, and that's about healing, meditating, going within, doing that self-reflection work. And it says avoid burnout, rest, healing, recovery, self-care, meditate, and seeking source. So again, I feel right now is a perfect time for you to be doing that, making sure that you're not burning yourself out, making sure you're not overdoing it, make sure that you're not going gung-ho into something that is too much for you, that you're not going to be able to keep up with. Do what you can do. And if people don't respect that, or if people get mad at you, or you fall behind in something, it's better than killing yourself. It's better than putting yourself into a worse position where things just get worse and worse, because people don't seem to understand that. It's like, if you're burning out, you have the choice of relaxing and recouping and then catching up later, or burning out to a place where you're not going to come back from for a very long time. I know personally, because I've done it, and I will not let anybody push me to that place again. So don't let that happen, whether it's me or others. I know, like, I gotta rest sometimes. I gotta take care of me, or nothing will happen. And then we have dominating, excessive control. So again, there could be a control freak in your vicinity. This is the King of Pentacles in reverse. And oh no, this is the Emperor in reverse. Undisciplined, inflexible. Absent father issues, lack of control, rigid. So you may have some of this stuff in your life from a father figure or from a grandfather. It could have been passed down from ancestors. It could be past life stuff. It could be exes. It could be karmics. It could be whatever. It could be somebody in your life that's in a control position that thinks that they know best, and they're just undisciplined, inflexible, they're rigid, they don't have much control over themselves, so they might want to like dominate you and take control over you. And if you have father issues or an absent father growing up, it's easier for people to come in and manipulate you in those ways. So make sure that you're becoming the more dominant one in your life and you're not letting people push you around like that. Make the judgment call that is necessary to heal, okay? This is heeding the call and renewal, awakening, evaluation, action, forgiveness, life story, decision, rebirth, mission. You have a purpose, you have a mission, you have a reason to be here. It's time for you to make the judgment call, to look at your life story, to forgive the things that have happened, to evaluate and take action in a new way for the renewal of your healing and your moving forward. And that's going to really help you with your inner child. So we get the Six of Cups. It says tenderness, sweet things in life, shared moments, innocence, soulmate. So you could even have the return of a soulmate or a past life lover, or even just the self-love of that inner child going back. If you had a missing parent, or you've had people that were trying to control you, it may be time for you to go back and take back control over that little girl or boy inside of you, and love them and nurture them and care for them in a way that they weren't able to be cared for or do themselves when they were children, because they were children. So it may be time for you to mother yourself, nurture yourself, love yourself. We have the Seven of Earth, and it says good things take time, okay? So long-term view, perseverance, ripening, invest, come to fruition, harvest is coming, be patient. So if you're putting yourself out there and you're doing the work right now, know that the rewards will be there. You will reap rewards. You will have good things come. Stuff will move forward for you. But you've got to make sure that you're loving yourself, being tender with yourself, taking care of everything for yourself, and not letting those outside influences keep you from your Ace of Pentacles. So abundance, security, stability, meeting someone new, flourishing, an offer, potential, new endeavor. This could be work, this could be love, this could be home, this could be family, this could be friends. Something big will manifest when you plant those seeds of potential and nurture them to grow. And that's going to be that Ten of Pentacle energy, which may be upside down right now. There may not be a bunch of abundance flowing right now. And it says old money, marrying for money, bankruptcy, inheritance, contracts, family feud, massive loss or gain. So you may have things going on in those arenas, okay? Like inheritances being stolen from you, or old money, people that think that they, can manipulate you with money, marrying for money. Like if you married into a situation where there's no love, it may be time to cut that out of your life and get away from that, because that again could be somebody that's very controlling and manipulating with money. Bankruptcy, you may be feeling like, oh no, could have taken a big loss. With contracts, family feuds, massive loss or gain in your life. But if you do this work here and you heal yourself, it's going to flip around to security, domestic obligations, to having things handed down to you, a patriarchy, buying a house. You'll own it. It's not like it's, how how much more better it will feel to buy something yourself than to have someone hold something over you, or like give you something. You'll feel much better about yourself if you do it yourself, and you'll feel much more freedom, and you won't feel obligated to others when you're doing it yourself and you're getting those things yourself, and you don't need to appease others or be in those weird circumstances that feel uncomfortable. It's time for you to plant the seeds of potential and abundance in your own life so that they can grow. Okay, so time for recovery and receiving for you. I'm going to move on to pile number 22 pile number 2 at 2244. All right, so let's see. Are things going to work out for you? What's going on in your life right now? How are things moving? What's going on? We've got the Empress here. So I'm just going to say that I feel like you're in your divine feminine energy, okay? You could be pregnant or bustling with ideas. You could be ready to give birth to something amazing. This says sensual, fertile, motherhood, pregnancy, nurturing, creative, beautiful, feminine, sexual art. I know some of you could be creating art. Some of you could be giving birth to ideas. Some of you could just be feeling more sexy, more powerful, more confident. You could be just showing up in a way that's better for yourself, that's going to attract to you all of these blessings and opportunities, because you're going to be giving birth to them. You're beautiful, you're creative, you're nurturing yourself and others, and that just brings things into your life that are much better. It's time for justice, baby. So the justice says fairness and balance. So where have things been imbalanced? Where have things been unfair? The Empress is going to come out on top in these matters. It says legal matters, integrity, consequences, cause and effect, life lessons, fairness, balance, truth. So if you've been telling your truth and you've been in your integrity and you've been trying your best to give birth to the right things in your world, you're going to come out on top. Anybody that's been lying or manipulating or has been doing things that were out of integrity, there will be finding those consequences. You don't have to do anything except for take care of yourself and be in your truth and loving yourself. Know that it pays to keep your mouth shut and to get out of those circumstances that may cause you to be like, oh my God, I can't believe they did this, and why would they do that, and boop, the devil type of bullshit, those karmic things that people do to us, the lies and things that happen. Don't even pay it mind. Don't give it your energy. Don't try to do the tit for tat shit, because it will just blow up in your face, because that's how karma is. One good deed will be repaying you good deeds. One negative deed, or it will come back negatively. Doesn't matter if they did it first. It's just gonna bing bang bing bang bing bing bang bang bang. Let those people take themselves out. You don't have to do anything about it. Then we have the feminine water with creative idealist. And so again, I feel like this is a good time for you to be very creative and inspired and just getting yourself out there and knowing that justice is coming. All that has been lost will be returned. All that has been taken from you will be given to you. Emotionally connected, deep feelings, intuitive, psychic, and loving. So listen to your intuition, listen to your emotions, remove yourself from situations that will stunt that energy of giving birth to these new things. Sit back and watch the justice flow into your life, and just know that you're doing the right thing. You're loving, you're giving, you're caring, you're nice, And then we have the Chariot, which says strength of will. And you have the strength to get through this, okay? Things may have been going slow, or you may feel like, I don't really know, or you may feel burnt, and you may feel like, why would people do this to me? Or why did this happen this way? Or why did I get sick? Or why did this happen? Or why did I lose that? Or why did he leave? Or blah-blah-blah-boo, whatever it is. So take control now of yourself and know that the forward movement is coming. With focus, action, and willpower, success will be theirs, and you will travel forward into a much better position. But you've got to believe in that within yourself. Then we have the masculine of water. So it says emotional mastery, and this is like that King of Cups energy. So he's emotionally contained, he's artistic, he's kind-hearted, he's diplomatic, he has his heart balanced, and he's free of drama. So if you stay in that good place, he comes from that good place. Like I said, justice. If you're a good, kind person and a loving person, and you let go of the toxic people that weren't, that's when you'll find the true love. That's when people will show up and give to you what you're giving out. Don't let them trick you. Don't let them pull you down into those karmic-y things of well, they did this and I'm doing that. And they did this and they did. Don't even talk about people. Don't even give them that energy. Keep the energy to yourself. Keep yourself emotionally balanced. Keep yourself creative. Keep yourself inspired. And know that you're moving forward to a beautiful place. It's going to be, look at, 2 of water, 2 of cups. It's going to be much better. Much better. Fucking swans, man. The fucking swans. Divine partners. In sync with each other. Mutual attraction. Companion. These two are going to show up for each other equally. There's not going to be love bombing. There's not going to be lies. There's not going to be manipulation. There's not going to be, I'm running away. They're going to show up fully because you're showing up fully. Okay? And that's for yourself too. Treat yourself the way you want to treat, the way that you would want others to treat you, and treat others the way that you would want them to treat you. And that's how you're going to get a good, healthy, balanced relationship. Don't be chasing after people. Don't be, falling for bullshit lies and illusions. Don't go with the ghosters and the liars and the manipulators. Don't go with the people who love bomb you and then disappear and then blah, 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 blah. Just know that there's something wrong with them and you deserve more, okay? You deserve much more. And intuitively, you know this. You know these things. Your subconscious mind knows this. And sometimes we get wrapped up into those toxic devilly things because our subconscious has been programmed from early ages to believe that that's normal, that men leave, or that the world is this way, or that everybody breaks up, or bapa da boop, whatever the false beliefs are up in your subconscious mind that have been hindering you from moving forward with balanced harmony relationships, or going towards what you know instead of what's actually good for you. You're finding your balance now, and you're finding your justice now, and you're healing those beliefs so that anything that's been blocked within your intuition, any misconceptions or uncertainty that you've had, any deception that others have done to you, you're removing those things out of your life. Your instability and things like that, your anxiety and illusions are falling away, and your dreams are going to manifest. Things are going to come for you. Okay, so pay attention to your dreams, and really make your dreams be clear to the universe to manifest. Make things clear that you are ready to have this, and be open to what that comes as. Don't put this on someone it doesn't belong on. Don't if your dream is to be in a loving, committed, equal opportunity situation with somebody that I give to you, you give to me, I truly love you, you truly love me, be open for that. Don't hold on to those devil things that aren't that, or those friends or family members or jobs or behaviors or addictions, all of those things that are not good. Materialism, the shadow self. Do the shadow work, which is again connected to that moon subconscious energy, and make amends with yourself and make amends with others, and let go of those things so you can be in a beautiful, balanced place and feeling good. So we have change it up, variety, adapt, do it differently, surprise, embrace change. Like I was saying, If you really want something to change, you've got to change. If you really want the good outcome, you can't keep going back into those things that come out bad. You can't keep retrying things that fail, or going into similar cycles with people, whether it's friends, family, job, whatever, or even yourself, beliefs. You've got to change them up to get to the new outcome. Because if you're like, well, don't be surprised when shows up, right? You got to be confident, like, I am beautiful, I am amazing, I am smart, I'm attracting my true love. I know that I deserve love. I know that I deserve abundance. And I'm going to do things differently this time so that I don't get those same results as last time. Okay? And then the world says achievement, success, accomplishment, wholeness, integration, fulfillment, traveling, a sense of belonging. You will find your success when you start to do these things that are going to change everything up inside of you. And you may need to be a little bit vulnerable right now to find your strength. You may be nervous about these changes, but it's time to feel more confident. This is lacking confidence, and it says inadequacy, self-doubt, weakness, low self-esteem. Do this. I just started a self-healing thing on the Divine Essentials channel, and it's on my Instagram and it's on my TikTok. It is 21 days of self-healing for those of you who would like to do some self-healing, to feel more confident, to practice like with energy. I activate you in the first day so that you can run energy through your hands for yourself and others, but it will give you confidence and help you to heal yourself so that you can shift these energies so the Wheel of Fortune can roll in your favor. And it's a free 21-day challenge. You're welcome to join it, or just do what you need to do to find more confidence. So fortune, destiny, karma, life cycles, upheaval, chance, luck, fate. Good things are happening. And that sometimes could be like, oh my God. But the outcome will be good, right? Like, I lost my job, but I fell into this better one. I have to move, but it's a much better place I'm going to. Oh my God, that person left. Well, someone better coming in their place. That person died. Oh my God. You know, something like that could happen, but it may be something that sets you free in another way. So just know that these upheavals and changes and things like that, sometimes they look scary, sometimes there's uncertainty within them, but they usually lead us to better places. It's a weird thing, right? But when my mother passed away, it did set me free in a way to be able to focus on myself. Because before she passed away, she was so sick that I was constantly spending all of my time going to hospitals and taking care of her. And when she passed away, I was devastated, but I noticed that I was able to flourish more and grow more because I wasn't giving all my time and energy and devotion to her. So there's, that may seem selfish, but I don't really think it is. I think it's just a way of realizing, like, I was giving a lot of time and energy to that, and her passing, even though it was sad and I feel bad and I wanted her to live longer, it was actually a blessing in disguise too, for myself, for my self-growth and my self-healing and just having time for myself, So even though it looks bad at times, it may be something that's a blessing in disguise. So the star here, you're going to be the star of the show. Have faith, because your spirituality, your contentment, your inspiration, your purpose is being renewed. Healing, hope, and calmness is coming over you. You are going to rise like the star that you are. And then we have the King of Pentacles here, ruled by materialism, though. He's in reverse. So don't let that stuff get you, okay? And don't let anybody like this get you. Anybody that tries to buy you, or anybody who tries to influence you through money, or anybody who's super focused on that stuff, like, oh, look at my big fancy this or my big fancy that, or I can give you this big fancy thing. Don't fall for that shit, because that shit will just block you. You can get there on your own. You can get all those big fancy things on your own. You don't need anybody to manipulate you in those ways, because that's usually what it is. So ungrounded, possessive, hasty, greedy, disloyal, lazy, and jealous. So sometimes with people who are like that, they're lazy, they're manipulative, they get money just kind of given to them in some way that they then use it against others, or they try to get, they gain other people, they try to buy people, or they try to buy friends, or they try to buy status, and they try to buy being cool and awesome sauce. And it's like, you don't need to do that, because you already are awesome sauce. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It comes from within. It doesn't come from the shit that you have, or the things that you bought, or the gifts that you gave. It comes from who you are within. So remember that and reevaluate. Don't let those shiny fucking syndrome things get you down. So redefine your purpose and desires. Reassess and make adjustments. I've done the whole relationship thing with a guy that had money, and he was just a manipulative asshole. Okay? Readjust your desires. Money doesn't equal love. Money doesn't equal happiness. Money doesn't equal any of that shit, and it really doesn't, okay? More money, more problems, okay? It basically you just need to adjust on like feeling filled up from within and having purpose and a drive within you. Like, I feel good about what I'm doing. And when you feel good about what you're doing, you just attract the abundance. It's when you don't feel good about what you're doing, or you let people manipulate you or hold you down or weigh you down, or get you all like within shit, then you feel like obligated, or oh, they gave me this, they gave me that. Don't let that happen. Readjust yourself and make adjustments so that you can have good things. And don't let the things of the past make you pessimistic, because that will actually hold you back even more. So if you're pessimistic or overly critical, or if you're getting rude or gossipy, or that evil stepmother energies around you, or you're scatterbrained, or you're unforgiving and all of that, let it go. Which I know is hard when you get played by these types of people, or you've lost a lot, or you've had these like bad experiences in your life. It can make you feel this way, but you've got to flip that energy to be quick-witted, strong-handed, have that inner strength, find that fairness within yourself, and be realistic and quirky about things. Don't let it hold you down, because it's just going to make you sick. If you let people really get under your skin that way, and you never let go of the fact that they burned you or lied to you or manipulated you or whatever, then it just reflects out on you. You get sick, you look gross, you act gross, you do things that you normally wouldn't do. Let it roll off. Even if you're not living in the, do you think I really enjoy doing the whole little Amazon rides around right now, when I know what I could be doing in the past to make money and feel abundant and all of that? No. But do I let it weigh me down? No. I get into the car and I dance and I laugh and I sing, and I'm making the best of the circumstance, because I don't want to stay stuck. I don't want to stay in this energy. I want to get myself. So this is the Knight of Wands, and he's got a lot of good energy, but he can also come with like jealousy and things like that. So but this is a shameless flirt, sexy, heroic, adventurous, rebellious, energetic, charming, confident, excitement. Okay, so be excited, be good, be confident, be ready to travel, be sexy, be the hero. And then we have the Feminine of Fire, which is the Queen of Wands. So she's charming, confident, sexy, energetic, courageous, and outgoing. So these two cards are basically get yourself inspired, get yourself fired up. Don't let that stuff that's already happened be like, me, 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 me. You're going to be the star. You're going to rise. Things are going to be successful. Things are going to work out for you. But you need to be creative and confident in this, and be energetic within this. Don't let the bumps or the naysayers or the haters or the low moments hold you back, because they don't need to. And if people are jealous of you, people get triggered by you, or people are trying to hold you down, fuck them, man. They ain't going to stop you. It's time for your Ace of Wands, so your new beginning can manifest, and you can be the Empress, okay? And protect yourself. Put yourself in a vortex, because when the karma starts hitting those people and those things that have done you dirty, they may be sending some daggers at you. Protect yourself. Keep yourself in a good place so that you can keep rising into your star light. Okay? So hopefully this assisted you guys. Thank you very much, and my name is Munay.